Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Houston Texans.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
Here we go. Start.
Opening play, and Stroud will throw it.
And his first look is incomplete.
You look at this Buffalo defense.
They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
A shotgun snap and again to Etienne. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
Play action. Here's Stroud.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards there and a first down.
The Texans had a woeful 2-9 on the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe.
4th down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
To throw, it's Allen. Open man here is Hamilton. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something and they were supposed to be doing something else. The bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
Hey, look at the defense for these Texans.
This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd. Throwing now is Allen. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
8-yard pickup. First down, Buffalo.
56.
On first down, Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. Airing it out for Hamilton. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Allen to throw once more. Going deep for Diggs. Touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Bills use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Texans, nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
19 Lions.
Here's Stroud.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And taken right at the 35. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, and
this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown. A great play there. 60 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You've just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Texans nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
They get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down.
And Oliver able to record his 5th sack of the season. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
And he takes us across the 15 to the 17.
3rd and 9 here.
At the 17-yard line. That's a gain of 5.
Stroud looking to throw.
And 9.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The 36-yard line.
Etienne up the middle.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And this will be a Texans 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Stroud.
Throw right side, complete to Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Now here's Stroud on 3rd down.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown.
Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the 1st half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because
You're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Ready! Alert! Alert! Let go!
They'll start on the ground. Etienne.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Ranger, 70 Ranger.
And Stroud now to throw. Taking a shot for Dell here.
And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Houston. 53 yards.
Let's go now.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Screenplay. Here's Etienne.
7 yards there on the first down screen play. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Stroud to throw it.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Now Stroud.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick, and the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Alert! 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward.
And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line.
A gain of 6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. Back deep is Tank Dell.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. A a big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Let's go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with decent starting field position, they're maybe only a couple completions away from field goal range. They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So after the INT, it's Allen.
It's caught inside the 25. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 37.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. On play action, Allen shakes off the sack. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Taken down back at the 12-yard line.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to be brought down right there after the catch at the 34.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
Allen now on first down. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The Bills passing game getting him down the field. They've got another first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
2 yards to go, second down. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Hands it off out of the gun.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Allen now looks to throw. That one into the hands of Hamilton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Here's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Bills. Dalton Kincaid from 21 yards away. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Texans, nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Stroud out of the gun here. Got his man, Dell. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake. He'll let this go deep for Collins. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 51 yards. And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Allen off the play fake. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Allen. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
Final pass on for the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Top low 18. Ready.
Throwing now is Stroud. That's complete to Dell. Down the left sideline.
And down right around the 37. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterback.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stroud, and he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Stroud here on 3rd and long. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. In motion right, that's Dell.
Viking 18.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And now here is another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, 2nd down.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that if they have to punt the ball, they've done so with that first run.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Allen going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That's pulled in at the 32. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So it's a victory here for the